What is an arc? What is life? But seriously, arches. An arch is a structure that spans over an open space to support weight. And you may be asking yourself, what does an arc have to do with physics? Well, just about everything. Okay, maybe not everything, but a few things. What do you think? That you could just stack up some blocks and call it an arc? That won't work. I've tried. Arches are based off of Newton's third law, but instead of two objects acting on each other, it's at least 7 of them. All the blocks are slightly angled to help make a tighter fit and create a slight shift in the force to bring it downward. Each block of the arc is in its own standstill with the next, in which they generate equal force as they push on one another in opposite directions. This creates compression force, which is the downward push of the stone and any weight above it. This cannot be done without the keystone, unless you want structures underneath to keep the whole thing up. But what's the point of having an arch then? Unless you're working with a Gothic arch, which isn't rounded but pointed. They did this by shaping it to align with its own thrust line. That allowed for higher columns and reduced risk from sideways thrusts. But back to Roman arches. So, to keep an equal balance, you need equal sized blocks. Sounds simple enough, right? Wrong! Stone isn't the best material to work with. It's hard. It doesn't give as much as other building materials, but it does have one thing going for it. It's mass. And that's what helps compression force in stone arches. The different parts of an arch include the foundation, springer, and the keystone. All of these parts are needed to make an arc, but the most important part is the keystone, which I've mentioned earlier. The keystone is the wedge-shaped piece at the crown of an arc that locks the other pieces in place. As it is defined in the Webster's Dictionary, to put it plainly, if you have the keystone, the arch stands. If you take it out, the arch falls. Now, why do we need these blocks to be equal? That is explained in the demonstration, which includes potatoes.